Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darian, the bow tie fragrance guy. I love looking good and smelling amazing. And today I want to do something a little bit different with you guys. I've never done one of these before, but with the fragrance that I purchased, I said, hey, why not go ahead and do it today? Let this be your first time, because there's a first time for everything, right? So today, what I wanted to do was, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a fragrance that I picked up on last night. Okay, and I wanted you guys to, if you will, share in with me in this journey that I'm about to take, this olfactory journey that I'm about to embark upon when I open this box and smell this fragrance. Now, I have smelled this fragrance before. I did smell this fragrance last night, of course, before I purchased it. And I have a funny story about that really quick I want to go into. Last night when I went into Nordstrom's to purchase a fragrance, I had a couple different fragrances that I had in my mind that I wanted to potentially try out. A few fragrances that had been kind of on my radar that I wanted to potentially go ahead and purchase. And I sprayed a few fragrances on my hand, and I took a trip through the mall. And when I came back, initially, I made a decision and purchased a fragrance that I was not going to be as happy with initially. And so I purchased a fragrance. The fragrance that I purchased last night initially was from the house of Jo Malone, and I had purchased Myrrh and Tonka, which is a good fragrance. I actually sprayed that fragrance. I sprayed Oud and Bergamot from the house of Jo Malone as well. And the fragrance that I purchased, I sprayed that one on my skin as well. And again, when I came back, thought about a couple things. I had already bought some other things, and I was saying, well, this one is not as expensive as the other fragrance that I wanted. So I was about to make not as good a decision based on that. And so my wife and I were walking out of Nordstrom's, and she looked at me and said, "You're not happy, are you?" And the truth of the matter was, I wasn't quite as happy with the Myrrh and Tonka that I would have been with this fragrance. So I turned around and I went on ahead and pulled the trigger and picked up this fragrance. Can you guys guess what it is? Here's the bag. Can you guys guess what this is? You know what? This isn't gonna work. You guys already saw the title of the video. Never mind that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys' support. And also, of course, it'll allow you guys to be up to date with any content in the future that I'm going to release from this station. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing of this new fragrance. Of course, you guys know what the fragrance is by now. I'm talking about Black Phantom from the house of Kilian. So this is what the box looks like. It says Black Phantom by Kilian, Memento Mori on the front. It's a parfum concentration. And I can tell you this, I did spray it on my skin last night, and it did last all night long. I mean all night long. You know, like Lionel Richie said, all night long, all night, all night, all night long. And anyway, forget about that. Let's go ahead and get into this. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. Alrighty. Okay, here's the infamous skull presentation that everybody talks about. This is a very unique presentation, to say the least. I'm not really into these skulls and that kind of stuff, but you know, it is nice. It is nice. All right, so the box opened this way, and inside, I don't know if you guys can see that. I think so. This card, there's a card in here or something. Gorgeous presentation. The fragrance is in here. There's actually a key. They give you the key to the city, baby. That is the key that unlocks this box, and this is the lock. So if you got people in your family that like to steal fragrances and like to steal a couple sprays from me, you can always protect this fragrance because it comes in this box, like so. Okay, if you guys can see that. So, my son, my 7-year-old, does like to go into my fragrance collection and spray stuff all the time, and I'm sure this will be one he would probably like to get his hands on. So, I'll be keeping this one under lock and key. So, to get into this really quickly, guys, what this smells like, I've sprayed it, I've worn it. This is a gold mine lover's dream, this fragrance. I don't remember all the notes, but the ones I can remember, I think there's vanilla in here, there's coffee, there is a dark chocolate note, there's caramel, there's sugar cane, and sandalwood. And basically what you're gonna get is, it reminds me, I have a drink that I like to get from Starbucks called white chocolate mochaccino. And this reminds me of it. As a matter of fact, I went online and figured out how to make a white chocolate mochaccino myself, and I make them at home now. I actually put, besides the coffee, I put in some white chocolate. I throw a little bit of caramel in there, as well as some sugar and a little bit of cream. And that's exactly what you get: creamy, kind of sweet, a kind of creamy, kind of sweet coffee with the addition of some sugar and a little bit of caramel. That's exactly what this smells like. The cream in this comes from the sandalwood. I sprayed it on my skin, and for at least 10 hours, I was able to still pick this thing up. It's a parfum concentration, and it really, really lasts all day long. Again, I kept getting whiffs of it when I was walking through the mall, and that's really what propelled me to go ahead and purchase this one, because out of the 3 that I sprayed on my skin, and this was the one that I kept going back to, wanting to sniff and smell my arm. So this is about what made me go ahead and pick it up. Now, I will say this. I'm going to use this sparingly. It is kind of costly. The full presentation, this is $2.95. I know you can get the refill for about $100 less. I was thinking about intoxicating as well, because that's another coffee fragrance from this lineup, but this one is a little bit better to me. The creaminess and the sweet nature of it made me go ahead and pull the trigger on this one instead of the intoxicating. But again, guys, I'm gonna go and be wearing this a little bit more. Fall season, the winter's coming up. I'm gonna get some more wears out of it, and I will be back to tell you guys a little bit more about what I really think about this fragrance once I'm able to really wear it, get some more wearings in, and get some more experience with it. I'll come back and do a little bit more in-depth review. Just kind of want to let you guys share in the unboxing of this fragrance with me, because it's such a polarizing presentation, and it smells really, really good. So guys, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Why? You already know why, right? I'm the bow tie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and I love to smell even better. So until next time, you guys take care. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.